Hey Dad, how come you have compost systems above the ground?
Really great question, Karen. There's lots of benefits to having them. But first, have a look at this worm right here, because it's raining. He's out crawling around, look. Oh, look. He's going to go down because I'm touching him. Look, see how fast he moved?
Feeling a bit adventurous today, Dad.
Yeah, so if you go under here and we climb under here, you can see the worms under here.
Whoa.
And they're breeding under here, see? Look at that.
I've never seen so many worms before.
Yeah, that's not many. There's heaps more when come in some of my farms. So if you step back, Karen, look, the benefits is that we're cold composting. And we've been making lots of videos about composting lately, and cold composting on site like this with aged compost, where it's like 2/3 broken down, put into these systems that are open to the ground and then fed from the top using compost worms. Now, you don't have to have compost worms. You can do it anyway. The earthworms will come up through the bottom and the fungi will come up through the bottom into these cold systems and make a living web compost that you can use on your garden. Such as I was showing you is spreading around on top of the bales and things like that, or on top of no-dig systems, or putting it into worm farms. It's just so many benefits to it. Now, it's raining at the moment, so I've got them open. Now, they might crawl out at night time and go over the sides, but I don't really care because I've got another one set up there. And I've got another one set up there. And I've got these bales all over here and compost over here. Everything's connected, see? And so if they crawl out and move across the wet grass, they're just going to find another bit of mulch and hang under it. And I'm spreading them out. I'm breeding highways all through this garden. And what's happening is the worms, the native worms, are coming up underneath and coming into this system as well. The fungi is coming in to feed on the carbon, and it's actually tilling below the soil at the same time. So I'm actually building an amazing soil web here just by doing that. And the soil web is all the cool stuff that lives in the garden. Now, it's been raining quite a lot. We've had a really good rain last couple of days, and I leave it open and I just pour it back in and collect the water. And I want to keep this nice and moist. Now, in winter time, it's winter at the moment, it's been a bit dry, so I'm pouring it back in. I want to keep this water going right through into the soil profile. Now, as you come around here, you'll be going, do you know what this is, Karen?
No.
Well, this is shade cloth, right? So I don't have to put the lid over the top, and it keeps it nice and dark. And this is a newer system, so you can see it's only like half full. It's not full like the last ones. And I'm feeding it, right? And it hasn't got as many worms in here now, but look at that one. Nice big night crawler, African night crawler. This is a new system, so it's just been introduced with worms, and it's going to be slowly fed with aged compost. Then after about 3 months after it's been full, I will then harvest from it. Now, I'm keeping this like this because I want to let the air into it, and I want to keep it dark. They won't crawl right to the top because it's so far to go. They'll just crawl and fall back down. And if I want them to go back down, I just open this up and they'll go back down to the darkness. So I can leave this open and they really enjoy it. Now, this one over here, he's an older one. It's been going for much longer, and you can see it's nearly full. And look at this.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Kind of disturbing to look at.
They're laying all their cocoons into that and making it very, very fertile, and the cocoons will keep on breeding and we'll get more and more worms. And what will happen is, as they're dropping their castings, their manure, it'll just make it more and more fertile. Anyway, it's just started to rain now, so we're going to scoot inside. Everyone say, thank you, Karen, thank you, Karen, thank you, Karen, thank you, Karen.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh,
and
come
thank
on,
you to
Karen.
Marty's garden.
That's not exciting. Here we go. Flex your hand. If you've got any questions, leave them below. And make sure you subscribe before you go. Are you ready, Karen? Flex your hand. Bye for now.